At 3:42 a.m. on October 19, 1995, silence shattered in an industrial estate in Wythenshawe, Manchester. A massive skip-style vehicle, crudely modified with a welded steel battering ram, hurtled through the reinforced concrete wall of a top-security cash depot. Sparks rained, alarms blared, and within seconds, masked men poured into the building with precision and cold efficiency. One security guard, still groggy from his break room nap, found himself staring down the twin barrels of a sawed-off shotgun. Hands in the air, knees on the floor, don't move. The heist took less than 6 minutes. The gang knew the layout, bypassed multiple security doors with brute force and insider knowledge, and vanished with over £2.5 million in untraceable bills. They left chaos behind, twisted steel, trauma, and one terrified guard who lived to tell the story. This was not their first job, and it wouldn't be their last. Let's find out before we dive into this story. Comment below where you're watching from today. Don't forget to subscribe.
Crime with a taste for war zone tactics. The earliest known attack dated back to 1993. A cash-in-transit van was stopped at a decoy roadwork site in Birmingham. The driver and guard were overwhelmed. A smoke grenade was tossed into the cabin. The crew took £600,000 and disappeared. Their downfall began with a single mistake. In Leeds, while ambushing a Brinks-Mat van, a shotgun blast shattered the bulletproof window. No one was hurt, but the shell embedded itself into the thick laminate. Forensics retrieved it intact. Ballistic analysis traced the shotgun to a previous robbery in Kent. Then, another clue. A scuffed Nike trainer print in the depot dust. Common, yes, but it was a thread. What they didn't know was that the gang had started to fray from within. One member, a driver named Colin Chalky Ward, was reckless, fond of drink, and had a girlfriend who liked to talk. Police began to monitor their peripheral circles. The gang operated like a mobile unit. They would scout locations months in advance, often sending bogus construction crews to survey depot access. Their favorite tool? The skip truck. Purchased at scrapyards, modified in lockups, and abandoned or torched post-heist. They didn't just rob. They humiliated. In one job in Croydon, they forced guards to strip to their underwear and locked them in the cash vault before escaping. In Liverpool, they planted a fake bomb to delay police response. But it wasn't just the force. It was the silence. Victims described how calm the attackers were. No shouting, no panic, just method. By late 1995, a task force was formed across several jurisdictions. Operation Steel Ghost. For the first time, regional police forces shared intelligence in real time. Vehicle movements, burner phone signals, petrol station CCTV, every breadcrumb was analyzed. They discovered safe houses. One in Hull, another in Reading. In both locations, they found maps, radio jammers, welding tools, and detailed depot layouts. Still, no names. No fingerprints. The gang scrubbed every trace. But then came the break. The gang hit a depot in Luton. Something went wrong. An off-duty officer nearby saw the ramming truck and called it in early. Armed response units swarmed the area. Cornered, the gang made a bold move. They hijacked the very firearms vehicle that had responded. One officer was shot in the leg. The gang used the van to crash through roadblocks and disappear. Public outrage exploded. Parliament demanded action. Headlines screamed, "Who are the Steel Ghosts?" Detective Hawkins worked non-stop. He cross-referenced every military discharge for the last decade. One name kept popping up. Declan Rowe. Dishonorably discharged. Mechanical skills. Connection to 3 former robbers. Wiretaps caught chatter. A new job was coming. South London. Bigger than all the others. The task force prepped for weeks. On December 11, 1995, they moved. Coordinated raids. 12 properties. Arrests in the early dawn. Declan was found in a farm in Surrey. Armed. Tired. ready to fight. He fired 2 shots before surrendering. Interrogation broke others. Colin "Chalky" Ward flipped first. He gave names, routes, and depot lists. Another man confessed to the Brinks Matt job in tears, citing nightmares. In the courtroom, families of traumatized guards sat shoulder to shoulder with press and officers. The trial lasted 8 weeks. Every heist was detailed. Every victim heard. Declan Rowe received 4 life sentences. Others got between 10 and 25 years. Detective Hawkins retired a year later. In his memoirs, he wrote, "They treated robbery like a business. But they forgot the cost." The vault at Wythenshawe was rebuilt. Stronger. Quieter. But no one ever forgot the night it cracked open, not just to money, but to the darkness that human ambition, desperation, and violence can bring. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share. See you on the next episode.